If this is your first time being poor, I'm Kiki Ruff, and I firmly believe that anything can be made into a Hot Pocket if you put your mind to it. So today I'm going to teach you how to make the pocket because you can put nearly anything in it. Rice, cheese, vegetables, leftovers, whatever you got. So let's start with a simple crust, and don't worry, you don't need eggs. So we've got 2 ways to get the job done. First way is a bowl and a fork, and we're going to need the bowl later anyways. Second way is a blender. My shoulder still really hurts, so we're going to go with the blender today. First, you'll add 2 cups of flour to whatever vessel you've chosen. Then we're going to add like a spoonful of salt. I'm measuring with my heart. Something optional here is you can add a spoonful of sugar if you want a sweeter crust. Now this next part's important, so pay attention. You're gonna want 3/4 cup cold butter. It has to be cold. We're gonna add the butter to our vessel, and then we're gonna get mixing. You see how she's lumpy? That's what we want. Then we're gonna moisten our dough with cold water. Cold. Do it. I'm only gonna need about 4 or 5 spoonfuls, so I just add a little bit of water at a time, and then I mix it through. Don't rush and do this all at once, or you're not gonna get a flaky pastry. You gotta be patient. You see how these larger clumps are forming? That's how we know we gotta knock it off with this whole water thing. Now I need you to remember something. Wet and sticky is very icky. Sticky and wet makes Kiki upset. You don't want your dough to be too wet. It should look like this. And don't overwork the dough or it'll get tough and hard to work with later. Now we're gonna have to leave her in the freezer for an hour so she can get ready. I know you wanna skip it, Don't skip it. While she's cooling off, I'm gonna start preparing the insides of my Hot Pockets. Just make sure everything you're putting in the Hot Pocket has been pre-cooked at least once, unless it's lunch meat. If you stick pink ground beef inside this Hot Pocket, that's probably what you'll get when it comes out. I'm gonna put stuffing in mine because Aldi had a wall of these and they were only 80 cents each. Now that we've left her alone for an hour, we're gonna go ahead and roll our dough out. Don't make the same mistakes as me. Flour your surface. Now we're gonna roll this out as thin as we can. See how I've got a rectangle? So I'm gonna take the box stuffing that I showed you earlier and I'm gonna pack this Hot Pocket full. Just to go the extra mile to make sure none of my filling comes out, I'm going to go ahead and I'm gonna push the fork up against the sides, kind of like a Pop-Tart. You know what I'm gonna say now? Oil your pan. Just oil your pan. Now I've got more dough, but in the interest of time, we're gonna focus on baking these 2. First, I'm gonna lightly oil the tops of these. Oh, that's not light. And then I'm gonna toss whatever seasonings I want on top. Then we're gonna bake these at 425. I'll tell you for how long when I figure it out myself. These took about 20 minutes to cook, and if I could have done this over, I would have rolled the dough thinner. I obviously was too impatient. And there she is. Look at her. Please remember that regardless of income, you deserve to eat. And also, I love you.